Video we do talk about
Hey everybody and
anuses.
welcome back real fast.
They
In this
did
video
nerf
I
it,
want to
so we
say
were just showing you, like,
that
the
I
changes of
do
what they did with that in this
forget
video. Hope you
to
guys enjoy. Let's hop to the video.
make an intro, so this is going to be the intro. If you guys did not know what we were doing, we are basically going over some tips and tricks to make you better in Fortnite with some background gameplay for you guys. So if you guys enjoyed the good background gameplay, it'd be much appreciated. But let's get into the first thing. The first thing I want you guys to do when you are playing Fortnite is to have a good headset. So what this means basically, when you have a good headset, you don't necessarily have to be able to hear surround sound. You just have to know if there's someone coming or hear like the dialogue of the characters. It really depends on what game you're playing, but this is more towards battle royale. So like I said, you need a decent headset. I mean, earbuds work too, but if you're trying to play with your friends and stuff and you want to talk to them, you might need a headset because they have mics in it. So that would be something that could improve your skill, because you could soundboard and figure out where some people are at. Then again, prices vary on that, so it's not really sure what it's really a preference. Really, if you like high sound, if you like low sound, it's all up to you. So that would be the first tip. Second tip is, at least on battle royale, you want to be alert. You want to make sure you know what is going on at all times. I'm not gonna show the full video in this. I'm just showing clips of me and my brother playing some duo trios. This was actually crazy gameplay. This is our first game of trying some duo trios. Or not our first, but it's our first time trying to record on duo trios. I drop 11, he drops 8. So you guys can do the math on that. I did eventually say that in the video, but it's pretty good. So with being aware, you could tell if you're getting third party. Like I said, with the headphones, you could hear if someone's sneaking up on you. And it's just good to be aware so that you guys know what's going on. You could probably, if you're aware, you might be able to hit better shots. You might be able to build a little bit faster because you're more aware. I mean, if you're playing casually, I do understand you don't have to be aware when playing casually, because it's just easier to play casually than be a tryhard every single game, like my friends call me. I'm a little bit of a tryhard, but I accepted the fact eventually. So one of the most important tips I'm going to tell you is make sure you get to circle. Because in Fortnite, if you don't get to zone, as you can see right there on the minimap, for example, if you do not get to zone, it's gonna suck, because you're gonna be fighting in the storm. And trust me, storm does a lot. You guys think like 2 damage a second is bad, or is not that bad, but trust me, it's pretty bad, because it takes about a second to walk about 2 feet of Fortnite. And if the circle is like 100,000 feet away, I mean, you're screwed. There's ways to make it out with launch pads, redeploy, ATKs, planes, and etc. But you really don't want to be fighting in that zone. It's just really hard to fight in the zone. So make sure you keep an eye on the zone. Make sure you know when to go or when to leave. Time it, like if zone's pretty far, I would say leave about a minute till the circle closes, because there is a chance you could gauge the fight. Circle's small, maybe 30, maybe 12. Depends really how far the zone is. Most of the time, when people find minis, they don't pop them immediately. They just keep wanting the loot. So if you guys are smart, you would know to pop the minis instantly. Literally, as soon as you get them, pop them, because you don't know what's happening. A plane could crash into you. Anything. You get a fight in between the time. Nobody knows. But just pop those minis. It's literally as soon as you see them. They could be a savior. They could save you from 50 to 25 health. Instead of taking that health damage, you could take a little bit of shield damage and replenish that with the one shield that you get. Hopefully, if you're in solos, duos, or squads, your teammates will come. I mean, no, in solos that can't really happen, but you just, as soon as you get minis, pick them up, pop them.
What the? Oh, I got.
And the next thing I want to say is only engage if you're certain you can win.
There's a noob right here.
Now you could see in this gameplay that I'm showing you guys, in trios, duo trios, me and my brother literally engaged in every single fight. Now, if we were smart, we wouldn't have engaged in the fight with the last circle, but we wanted to try to get a high kill game to post on YouTube. More so just about the high kill, but you know, we didn't win, so I just want to show off a little bit of gameplay while I talk about this topic.
Up to you. I have 8
So,
kills.
only engage if you're certain you could do a
Follow me,
lot of
follow me.
damage, or if you're certain you could win. Because most of the time, people want to play really
I don't
aggressive,
know if we,
but they could be just literally be playing against the most sweaty guy in
hey,
the
he's clutch,
lobby.
he's clutch.
Next
He's
tip
just
we
inside this
have:
container.
do not loot bodies straight away. Wait before you loot your guys. Now I know you snipe a guy from 200 meters away.
There's a girl right here.
His
Oh
loot
my
looks
God,
really
what? I didn't
nice.
see her.
Yes, you might want to get that loot
Minis,
eventually,
minis,
but
minis.
people notice all these
Better now, yeah.
colorful things on the map, and they want to go check it out as well. So you could just wait a little bit
Laser,
and
laser.
see
Oh wait, what?
if anyone else is going for them. Play it smart, play it careful. I fall in this category myself. I do want to go for the loot instantly, but trust me guys that it's not smart.
I'm
Just
sticking it.
check out the area and see if it's really worth it.
There's
Because
a guy in front of us.
they might not
that the
even
other
have
team's
anything,
focusing
and you could have just wasted a thing. You could have just
on.
wasted
Down in-
health or time getting to zone from trying to look at the health.
Dead.
Another thing is, always
He's
have a
front, front.
plan if you have no material. If you have no material, you should probably play a little bit more passive than play aggressive. I still play
I don't
aggressive
have
only
any more
because I
meds
want the
now.
mats, but you should probably play passive aggressive. Like, if you could snipe someone, snipe
I
them.
have 77.
But 80% of the time, you should camp it
Red.
and wait for
Red cat.
just build up your mat count. Just wait and build up your
There's people
mats.
to the right of you. It's a red cat. Guaranteed.
When it's the final circle, the last 2 people are alive,
Guaranteed red.
build no
cat.
matter what. Because it's,
there was
for
people
one, it's
shooting
good
at,
to know where he's at. You could pretty much tell
Yeah, I
if
think
he's
that
a
was
good
guy in
player
the
or a
one
bad
that
player.
sniped or whatever.
So always build no matter what you
I don't
guys
know.
do.
I really want to explore
Final
that woods
circle no
area
matter
for
what.
meds.
I know if you think in a bush, he'll eventually catch
I don't
on and
know.
know that you're in a bush. So
But-
literally just, come on, just build. Why you want to build in the
Looking here
final
for
circle
shields,
is
maybe.
if
But
he
you
sees
need
you
a lot-
camping in
you
a
need maps
bush
to
or
pick
a
a lot.
tree or etc. Boom, easy snipe, you're dead. Easy laser AR, so you're taking at least 300 health.
Max stone, 300.
You're not
metal,
300 health. What? I meant to say 30
But
health.
There's still so many.
So you
people,
really
like,
don't
that's
want to
the
do
thing.
that. You really just want to build no matter what.
Oh, don't even shoot! Don't even shoot!
Now, this is a thing a lot of people don't use
Still.
or don't do, I should say. But I do this. I think it's a good, smart idea. You save
These are the last people
your
up
light
here.
material, which is wood, for the beginning of the game. You save it for climbing up obstacles, and then I say
Oh,
use
yeah,
your metal and
I think we
brick,
should do that.
or
I
brick
think
and
we should do
metal,
that.
whatever which way you want to
Before
put
we
it.
get beamed down here.
And use those for
Like
final
one
circle
headshot.
only because
Yeah,
the
go to that
structure
brick
does
height.
more. It's harder
Those
to break
are
that
the basic
structure. I feel like
crossbow.
those are the ways that you could probably save more
Oh,
mats
shoot.
because
The
they're
no-skin shot me down.
wasting
Did I
more
catch you, bro?
bullets
Did I
to
just catch
shoot
you?
your structures. So that's one good thing you guys should probably try to do. Make sure, you guys probably all know
What
this,
the
but make sure
frick?
you have the
What
best
the
rarity
heck,
of the gun that you have. See a golden pup, see a golden scar, see a golden anything. Besides the golden ARs and golden
What is going on?
SMGs, well,
Spam
there's
build.
only one golden SMG, but golden ARs doesn't, it varies on what you like. But
Knocked one.
make sure you have the best weapon, your best variant of that weapon. So ARs would be legendary, shotguns legendary, legendary pistols. I mean, no one really uses pistols. Legendary SMG, legendary snipers. Try to get the best variants as possible. Make sure you have max mats.
We're out here.
Make sure you land in a good location all times. Make sure there's loot, make sure there's a decent amount of people so that you
What
can get
the
your skill
freak?
up as you're playing, because believe it or not, fighting people actually gets your skill up. But that's going to be all the tips and tricks for this video.
What the heck?
Hope you guys
Dude, I'm falling
enjoyed.
all the way down.
Don't forget to like, subscribe. You do have an intro to this video, but you know, just easier to do it now. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out, guys.
Oh, I got a headshot from somewhere else, dude. How weak was that default? Can I look at him? Hope you guys enjoyed. That was probably one of the roughest games I did with the Boxer 4. Pretty sure it's 7. I had 11. You did the math. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.